Hey everyone, my name is Jennifer, and I want to talk about how in love you become when you put things in order. So, when you get in a relationship, I always am able to describe things better in human talk, in relationship talk, instead of other talk that is like, okay, so let me just get right to it. So, when you get in a relationship, when you get married to someone, if you've ever been married, or when you commit to someone in a relationship, you know that you will be tempted, right? You know that other beautiful people will come before you in your sight, and you will maybe even be emotionally attracted to other people. And even though you are 100% committed to this person that you fell head over heels, and you would never want to do anything to ever hurt this person that you have committed to. Um, and you do catch yourself kind of thinking of other people sometimes, and you do catch yourself being emotionally attracted to some people that you get along great with, and you got to really tame and hold yourself back and really have a lot of self-control. And you don't mean to feel these things, you don't mean to be attracted to other people, physically attracted to other people, but it happens. We are in the flesh. We are going to have desires. We live in this body that's full of it's like it's a nervous system, and it's full of chemicals, and we are wired to be attracted to other people even if you don't want to. So that's the same thing that happens to me in my relationship with Christ. I don't want to cheat on Christ. And I do get emotionally attracted to someone that I may potentially date. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, I trip over myself. And so I am so committed to God, and I'm so committed to Christ that I think of Christ all the time. And I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, hold up. Hey, Christ, like, I just met someone, and I want you to know everything about this because I don't want to cheat on you. I want to make sure that you approve of this. Of course, like if you're married or you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you're not going to have these type of communication or questions for that person. But that whole analogy was to give you guys an idea of the commitment that you have once you make a commitment to the one that you love. And the analogy there was that you will be tempted and you will be pulled, but you have to always stay committed to the person that you chose to stay committed to. Is the same way with your relationship with God. And it goes for guys and girls. It's just a lot easier for me to explain it to other women because I'm a woman. But your first and foremost love and relationship is God. Because what is God's greatest commandment? He said the most crucial, if you remember one thing, I'm not quoting him exactly, but the first and the most important commandment is you have to love God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and all of your mind. God has to be number one. What does that mean? You consult him about everything and everyone. Hey, God, before I get ahead of myself, is this someone that you approve of? Before I allow my feelings to come about and then I start to forget you and I start paying attention to this beautiful person, because I will get hypnotized by a beautiful person. I will get hypnotized by the words that they say. Some people are so good at this. And women, our greatest weakness is our emotions. Guys know wolves in sheep's clothing. Even some good guys admit this to me. Yeah, I just say everything I need to say because I know what y'all like to hear. So I say, and I don't mean to, but you know what, guys, like they're being pulled by the flesh and they're admitting this stuff to me. And it opens up my eyes. I don't judge them. I don't say, oh, how dare you? How could you? You're such a pig. You're such a dog. It's like, no, I just take in that information. I'm like, mental check. All right, I got to tell my ladies about this because this is reality. This is truth. This is the truth about the flesh. That is why it is so easy to do the wrong thing, because we are trapped in these bodies that will try to take control if we don't have Christ in our soul. The Christ that we seek every single day to strengthen us. And the same for men. Your weakness is in your eyes. So, hey, God, like, I need help not looking at stuff I'm not supposed to. Hey, God, I need help when I see a beautiful woman that I don't want to betray my wife. I don't want to betray my girlfriend. Please help me control my body. Help me control. Help me like have self-control and self-discipline, because I want to please you and I'm weak and I cannot do this without you. I cannot, I can't. I'm going to fall. I cannot do this without you. And that's why, guys, I say, like, there's not a perfect person out there. You're never going to find the perfect person, but you can find a partner that seeks God. Because when that person has hard times, they're not going to go seek another guy. They're not going to go seek another woman to find comfort. But you know that they're going to seek God. And you know that they're going to be tempted. And you know that they're going to be attracted to other people emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's going to happen. And you cannot be afraid of this, because if you are afraid, if you have this fear of being cheated on, you're always going to be on guard. You cannot enter a healthy relationship with these unhealed wounds. That's why I say you must lack nothing, because when you lack in your life, if you are not whole and complete and you have insecurities and you have this fear of abandonment or you have this fear of being cheated on, you have to go work on that. You have to go fill those holes with Christ. You have to fill it with your self-esteem. You must have high self-esteem. Otherwise, the wolf in sheep's clothing, the narcissistic or the super selfish people, the Jezebels, they're going to come right in, right where where you leave an open, a door, a little crack, a little open door. You cannot be codependent. You cannot be a people pleaser. You have to know your worth. You have to know whose you are. Because when you know whose you are, people that try to take advantage of you, you just do this. Get away from me. And you don't even feel bad about it, because you know what you're worth. You know your value, because you've learned who you are through the word. Because God will come and minister to you. He will come and pour in all the areas that you're lacking. Maybe you were raised with some parents that weren't really that great. Maybe your father was a narcissist and never really was there for you, princess. Like, you are a princess. Maybe he never told you that you are the princess of the Most High God and you are worth more than rubies, and never let any man take advantage of you. Never let a man buy you. Never let a man buy his mistakes. I know women that are in relationships where their men are cheating or lying, and they don't know where they go, and they just show up with a bag of money and just basically tell them, here, shut up, here's some money, be quiet. But they have no respect for them. What a horrible, empty life. I know that you cannot possibly be happy living that way. Less is more. Respect says so much. I know people want to feel respected. I know you guys want to be respected, because if you don't have respect when you come home, you have nothing. If you don't come home to being cherished, loved, and adored, you come home to nothing. I don't care how big and beautiful your house is. I don't care what car you drive. I don't care what jewelry, how expensive your jewelry is, what Coco Chanel nothing you have on, and all this name brand nothing that you have on. That's nothing. I know you guys would rather have someone that truly loves and adores you and respects you and will do anything for you, that sacrifices for you, because that is the way that God uh, designed us to be with one another, how to treat each other. is to sacrifice and to put us as number one. But when you are not whole and complete and you don't have your identity in Christ and you are insecure about certain things, you have a fear of abandonment, you have all these holes in your life and you have anxiety and you're always running into the wrong type of guys and you never meet good guys, or vice versa, guys, you keep running into these Jezebels. You never, like, here's the thing. The longer you have these lacks in your life, these areas that have kept you down, it actually has distorted your mind. The enemy has come in and distorted your mind and has convinced you that no good people are out there anymore, that they're all trash, and that you cannot trust anyone. Those are lies. And the more you dabble into bad relationship to the next bad relationship or situationship to situationship, it's solidifying the belief, the lie, that there are no good people out there and that you should trust no one, because all you see come into your reality is garbage after garbage after garbage. And why do you keep attracting the same situationships? Is because you haven't done the work on yourself. You haven't healed. You haven't done the excruciatingly difficult, hard, almost feels impossible work to fill those holes. And that is what I do with the people that I work with. That is one area that I do help people work and close those gaps so that you can start calling in. You will start seeing healthy people in your reality. Here's the kicker. So this is like crazy, because when you are operating under your wounds, when you keep attracting unhealthy people, selfish people in your life, you are actually attracted to these people. You're not even attracted to the good, wholesome, calm people, because why? Those people seem boring to you. They seem very unattractive to you. Why? Because you're used to the chaos. You're used to the unrest, because you have become chemically dependent on the chaos. And it's not exciting for you anymore. It's your body has wired itself. It has a blueprint of, this is what I'm used to. This is what's normal. This stress, this anxiety, this unrest, and this, because stress and excitement can really mirror each other, and peace and calmness can also mirror being bored. I used to not ever be able to stay still in my home and just chill and relax. I was always running out the door because I could not stay still. And I was always running after, like, oh, maybe that guy's going to choose me. Or maybe that guy's going to choose me. And they were all the same wolf in sheep's clothing. And I thank God that he saved me every single time from being hurt and dead. It can be very scary out there, guys. So I'm here and I'm talking to you guys about this because I have overcome all of this. I have come an incredibly long way. I have healed my life. I am living the most rich life I have possibly lived. I'm coming, baby. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay? That's my kitty. He wants out. So I'm going to have to cut this video short because I do need to attend to my lovely pet who needs me now. But I do hope that this video resonated with you guys, and like this video, share this video, follow my channel, send me a message. I'm actually a little hesitant to say send me a message if you need coaching, because I am booked up, but maybe later next month. I'm also thinking about creating a community, a Facebook community, so that we could all share each other's experience.